welcome to Rants, Raves, and Negative Things. Oh, wait. No. This is Hall's Previews and Reads. Sorry. I was thinking of something else. I'm OmniDog. Welcome to Omnibrosllive, where I'm joined, as always, by Comics Guide and for an Inhumans Omnibus. So the truth is, you never know when a rant or a rave will come out of one of us. Usually it's me, pissed off at something, but right now I'm okay. Sort of. It's going to take the tiniest thing to freak me out tonight. Like tasty melon. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Oh, I actually had a haul, damn it. What did I do with it? I did have a haul. Okay, well, when we get to that part, I'll go look for it. Yeah. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Much better now that I'm here live. Or did you mean the chat? Sorry.
No, I meant you.
Okay, because
the
chat's always great. Don't worry about the chat.
James had his first hot toy today.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah, he DM'd me and said, "Hey Jake, is there anything I need to know?" And I said, "No, they come right out of the box standard." And he got a billion swap out parts and everything. It was the Mandalorian and Grogu. And there's so many swappable items and just a bunch of items in it. It was a good choice. Hey, Larry, there's Noir Wolf. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't said in the invoice. And didn't Noir Wolf win last week?
Yeah.
I suck. I'm sorry to the Omnibros, and I'm sorry to Noir Wolf. I'm going to write myself a note right now as soon as I get off to send in the invoice. 1 second.
It's okay, man.
Good evening, y'all. The best book I've read.
Invoice asking for extra money for myself.
Hell yeah. It's on record now, so yeah.
Oops. What up, Lionheart?
James. Omar hit 80K. I'm going to say this, and I mean this with peace and love. If that Inhumans Omnibus would have existed by now, his channel would be over 100,000 subscribers.
Wow.
That's what you get for not putting out the damn book. You only get 80,000 subscribers. There, I said it.
Josh, he invited me to be on that show, but I couldn't because my daughter was here, and I was having fun talking to her. So
I thought you were going to say, I'm committed to Omnibros.
Well, this was around 6 o'clock. It was committed to my daughter or go on very fine condition. Daughter.
Yeah.
It was nice of him to ask me, and I appreciated that. But I hope he does. I hope very fine condition does.
Of course.
Good evening. I don't know who the lady is. Oh, good. Nice, Larry. I'm going to put something up about the book club tomorrow so I can get people up to speed on what to expect. Because I think people might be thinking that like I'm going to get 30 people on the air with me reviewing a book, and that's not really what's going to happen. I had a terrible weekend. I was sick all weekend.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I had I've always got stomach issues, but now I feel good. Thanks to Tina on live stream. Tina's a firecracker. Yeah,
nice.
She's fun.
Got and read Callie. It is amazing. Highly recommended. Cool.
Good, Josh. Are you going to be on the book club talking about Callie? I have some not ground rules, but some talking points that we can go over. That's good to hear. So
Just watched one of your old videos and found you were a cable god. You should get all those VHS and put them on YouTube. You would beat Omar in subscribers. Hell yeah.
People ask for those collectors showcase, and I just really forget about. Okay, wait. I'm writing another note. Collectors showcase. Yeah, those are fun. There's a lot that I did, and I haven't put up hardly any of them, and I need to do that for Throwback Thursday. Thanks, Phoenix, a cable god. You know, I did get recognized in the street and in Safeway and stuff because the channel was channel 8, and so when people started clicking, they'd start at like 4 and just start clicking through to see what was on TV, and I'd show up. And so in the 90s, the mid 90s, I got recognized a lot by like perfect strangers.
That's cool. That's really
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. William, yeah, I know you're a big proponent of that. Okay, I definitely will. Jess, I read your book club over NMC. Good call. It's actually VFC, but I appreciate that.
Max. thank you
What
for
up,
joining.
Max?
Are you ready for your Spanish lesson?
Here we go.
I didn't see it. Oh, holy smoke. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck with this one.
Hold on. Let me get my wife to listen, and she's the official moderator. Just a Spanish lesson today.
Uh-oh. I
Go
see
for it.
some words in there I haven't seen before.
Go for it, Jess.
Okay, as the leading Hispanic in the comic book community, Rodimus Prime Rib always challenges me to speak a little Spanish to prove my Espanol chops.
Mm.
So this says, Buenas noches a mi hermanos. Espero que se encuentren bien. Que me pueden contar de la historia de raíces amargas. ¿Amargas? Pensando velarme la cereza con ese omni que sale pronto.
What do you think, baby?
I didn't understand.
She didn't understand.
She didn't understand it?
No, the lágrimas part I didn't get.
La lágrimas part?
I'll say it again.
Amargas.
Right.
Amargas. I might have rolled my R too much. Amargas. I do roll that R.
What does amargas mean?
Buenas noches, Omni. Buenas noches.
Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
All right. Buenas noches, Omni hermanos. Espero que se encuentren bien. Que me pueden encontrar de la historia de raíces. Am I saying that right? Raíces amargas.
Raíces.
Raíces amargas. Raíces amargas? Because it's a question.
Bitter roots?
That's the translation. Raíces is roots. Amargas is bitter.
I don't know.
Pensando volarme. Whoa. La cereza con ese omni que sale pronto.
Is that a comment?
Bitter roots. Are you asking about the bitter root omnibus?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
You probably should have just put in bitter root. What is that? Roots that are bitter?
Amargas.
Raíces amargas.
That's bitter roots.
Okay.
So what did I say there? Good evening, Omnibros.
Because
Hope you are all well.
Mhm.
Can you tell me the history of
Yeah.
Bitterroot?
Sorry, I'm bitter.
Yeah, to know more about the book.
Oh, tell them more about the book, Bitterroot. Pensando volarme las cerezas. What? What? Oh, is it my pronunciation?
No, it's just I would never imagine we would be talking about the second sentence here on this show.
Oh, what is it?
Hoping to blow my cherry on this Omni real soon.
Wow. Yeah. I just uncovered Bitterroot. Shoot. Have you it's really good, but I can't place it. I don't think I reviewed it, so but I do have the 3 trades which guaranteed that you're getting an Omni or a collected edition anyway. So if you're asking if you should get it, the answer is yes. I remember it being a really good story, but I also can't pull it right now to go over exactly what was going on in it.
Speaking of pulling, where can people get this book from?
Speaking of that, InStockTrades.com, where you can probably get the 3 trades and the Omni when it comes out, thanks to OmniDog, where you can get anywhere from 38 to 65% off, depending on where you're poking around the site. Don't forget 2% extra for loyalty. Every Monday, we give away, the last Monday of every month, we give away a free $50 gift card courtesy of IST worth $50 at InStockTrades.com. $50 or more in an order will get you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Yeah.
Oh, love it. Love
Right
it,
on,
love it,
man.
love it. Good job.
Rodimus is having a good time there at the last comment.
Hold on.
I had never seen. There it is.
Yeah, the Bitterroot Omnibus coming out at the end of the month.
It's like a crime story involving African Americans at some point in history.
It's a horror story.
Oh, it's a horror story. Okay.
Yeah, it's set during the New Orleans music renaissance, if I'm not mistaken. I read this years ago. And it involves a family that they hunt demons and monsters.
Oh, good. I haven't read it. I gotta read this. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun. Bitterroot is great.
Can you pay me
this is great.
Just as greater than Don Francisco.
They're saying you're better or better than Don Francisco.
Who's Don Francisco?
How do I say this in English? The Johnny Carson of the Latinos.
Oh,
that's
for late night television.
But he was only on once a week. He was only on Saturdays.
Yeah.
That's actually really accurate. If you were a Latino and you grew up in the 90s and maybe even the early 2000s, your parents watched this show on Saturday night.
Who else did we talk? We've talked about somebody else that was really popular on Telemundo and stuff, or Univision. He was. Did he have a lot of makeup? And he recently passed away, I think, in the past couple of years.
You're talking about
the Chapulín?
No. Puerto Rican Doctor Strange. Jesus Christ, I'm out of my game tonight.
I feel disappointed as well that I don't know. Baby, what's
Walter Mercado.
Walter Mercado. Yeah, there's a beautiful documentary on Netflix about his life, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. He never came out officially as being gay, but it was always kind of that. Your grandma would always say, "Oh, he's just special." And
like Liberace?
Yeah, very much like Liberace. And he had a assistant that lived with him in the house and everything, and
like Liberace.
Yeah. You know, it was very difficult if you were gay. Even it's difficult today if you are gay or lesbian or trans or anything like that to be Hispanic in certain families. It's tough, dude. And back then it was even worse. Yeah.
There it is. I need to get rid of the writing, so I just want to put the flags there. But that's the official banner for your Spanish lessons.
Well, nice. I have my official banner now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Walter Mercado is in the last few years has kind of blossomed into this pop culture, even bigger pop culture icon. Like you see cafes and stuff like have murals and things like that of him and photos and stuff around. It's
of Walter Mercado.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Paz y amor.
Yeah, he would say that at the end of his segment on television.
Paz y amor. I'm gonna try and remember that. Paz y amor.
You get a chance, there's a good documentary on Netflix about him.
Should I watch that before I start The Last of Us?
You should watch The Last of Us right away. Get you to watch it.
There's a solid chance now because the TV has been hooked up in the basement.
Nice.
Chairs are set up, comic rack set up. Oh, and I have something special to show Gio. Wasn't it last Monday that you gave me the idea for the Gotham City Sirens?
I think it was on our chat, on the toy chat.
Oh, okay. Well,
But makes sense. Yeah, last month.
yeah. So I got them. Let's see if I can show it properly.
Oh, we're going on a tour.
Oh,
That's awesome. Got the sirens right there on the D12. I didn't know you had the D12 lit up like that. That's cool.
Yeah. So can I get closer without bumping into it? And it turns out, yeah, there we go. Okay, there's those guys. And then there's those guys. Starfire rather, Batgirl and Power Girl. And then down below is Hawk Girl, Black Canary, and Zatanna. Those are all Adam Hughes. So I grouped them all by Adam Hughes.
Nice.
And I have a lone Supergirl. I can't figure out what to do with her. Because she's also an Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
I may have to stick her in the back of something. Maybe in the back of that Black Canary one.
You could lower Star. Well, you don't want to. Because I was thinking you could put Supergirl next to Batgirl and Power Girl, and that'd be the caped corner.
Oh,
they all have capes.
Okay.
And then Starfire could go down below because I don't know, because she's wild like that.
Yeah, that was a great suggestion, Gio. I love it. So yeah, things are coming together down here nicely.
Jess, you gotta play The Last of Us.
I played the first one. My daughter had to help me sneaking around because I suck at sneaking so badly. But yeah, I played the first one. But now we're playing Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West for the next 5 years. So I'll be getting The Last of Us Part 2 after that.
God, part 2 is such a long game too.
Does it have a lot of sneaking around?
Yeah, it does. That game is like 30 to 40 hours. It could take you that long.
That means it's going to take me 120 if I have to sneak around. I'm so bad at sneaking around.
Yeah, it's a long game.
But actually, my whole point was I just got another build. I got 2 Billies and I built one. And so I think I'm going to be able to start organizing, which will give me more time to watch something. And I'll try and make Last of Us my top priority.
Nice.
My wife loves it. That's our Sunday show now.
That's great. I loved the video game. Even Kelly loved it, and zombies scare the heck out of her. She does not like zombies.
I mean, zombies are pretty wholesome. They just want to eat your brains. Yeah.
Wholesome zombies.
Yeah. I got a question for us from Lionheart. Question for the panel. Sorry. Question for the panel. Do you guys know about the 4 new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? The new team consists of 2 boys and 2 girls. I had no idea. This is brand new to me.
I have no clue. I've never heard of it.
Haven't heard of that.
Hashtag not my turtles. Give it a few days.
Oh, that's going to happen. All new Ninja Turtles have just replaced the original team. A surprise new iteration. Is it a spoiler? If I know, I don't want to ruin it. I'm not up to date with the Turtles.
I'm not going to read it. I mean, I read all the IDW books and loved them, but I wasn't going to reread them, so I sold them. But they were great books.
Do they have different colors though? Because if it's the same colors, that's boring. I don't like that.
The spines?
No, the new Turtles with the
the different mask color.
Yeah. Don't do the same colors. Give me like fuchsia.
I was just thinking fuchsia.
What else?
Lavender.
Black. A black bandana thing. That'd be pretty dope. I don't know. Whatever. Cosmic pink and brown.
Brown.
I don't know. Teal. Okay.
Teal's
teal instead of brown. But yellow, isn't Jenica yellow? A mood ring turtle.
It's a 70s callback.
Burnt Sienna.
Wow, Burns, yeah.
Jess, I have played Forbidden West for 70 hours and have not finished it. I am a side mission whore.
See, I love the side missions, and my daughter doesn't. So the idea was, well, before football season, now football's over, she'll come over every Sunday again, and we'll start playing again. And the idea was she doesn't like to go on side missions, and I love them. So the idea was is she would play with me the main part of the game, and then I'd go back during the week and finish up a bunch of side missions. So that's kind of our goal starting the Sunday after the Super Bowl. I love the side missions. They're so great.
I thought the new Turtles were from the Ronin timeline. Oh, well, I had no idea. Fred, cool. So they're not replacing the originals. Everybody can stop the hashtags. We're good.
All right. Where did I put my haul? What did I... Okay. Oh, actually, I do know where my haul is. It's the haul that I'm telling Patty IST sent me free.
Ooh, you're pulling that card.
I'm pulling that card a lot.
Yeah, that's our wonderful sponsor. It's InStockTrades.com.
I feel like that's 6 degrees off of the Han protocol.
What? Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't even admit this. She found some stuff that accidentally should have been in the Omar box.
No.
It was supposed to be in the Omar box, and somehow it wasn't. And she found it today, and she was a little frosty about it. And I said, first of all, they're not even opened. It's these movies, and I said they're not even opened. A fan sent them to her. A viewer sent them to me, and she said, "You are so lying." And I said, "No, baby, I swear, peace and love. How can I help it if a fan sends me
Good point.
strippers from another world?"
For reviewing purposes, because we do
Right.
the Wednesday show and we talk about pop culture and movies.
Yeah, you want
Makes
me up to
sense.
speed on pop culture, right? It's my channel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it didn't go over well. But I think she's forgotten about it already, so I've hidden them.
You know,
Excellent.
somewhere out there on YouTube, there is a guy that probably does reviews for smut from like the 70s and the 80s. There has to be.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure there is.
He's got just a wall of smut back there. I wouldn't want to touch the wall, but he's got a wall full of it.
What if there's not? And I was that guy, but I put on a completely...
Oh, bye. His name is Fletch Gordon.
That's actually a funny movie. I saw it in college.
So we can't get you to watch The Last of Us, but you can watch Strippers from Another World.
Well, it's
Wow.
still sealed. I haven't watched it yet. And there was 2 others.
Is that on DVD or a Blu-ray? What's up with that?
It was DVD. These are not Blu-rays. Somebody sent them to me. Yeah, DVD.
Coming soon, Omnidog Strippers from Another World overview. I mean, you'll get demonetized if it's too raunchy, the cover for the DVD.
Yeah, it is.
It's too raunchy.
I pretty much couldn't show it. Well, it's not that bad.
You want
We're
to?
gonna
You know
show
what's
it here.
fun? You know what's fun about that? Somebody will take those movies, the license, and they'll do boutique cinema on Blu-ray, remaster it, and slap a $50 tagline, price line, and people will eat that up and buy it because
Yeah.
that's how crazy boutique cinema is.
Yeah.
What's boutique cinema? Is that a small?
Like the stuff that Criterion does with their
Oh,
movies, but
okay.
there are other labels that they do that with every movie out there, like 70s horror or like exploitation movies, and they'll remaster them in 4K, and people will pay like $60 for the 4K Blu-ray for the shittiest movie of all time.
Yeah. that 30 people have seen, but those 30 people will order that copy.
Yeah. Oh, we got an answer for the Turtles. The story of the new Turtles takes place after Last Ronin. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Last Ronin did end like that. Okay, yeah, now I remember.
If anyone has a sideshow Deja Thoris, send it to Jess. Wife, workaround confirmed.
Man, I have so few hiding places now compared to the old place. It really was a blessing that thing didn't show up. That it got
Hey, Josh, what's up?
bounced back to Sideshow.
There was a point about 2 years ago we were seriously considering opening up a GoFundMe for just to have that life-size Harley Quinn.
Oh, remember that? Yeah, that was great.
We were toying around with the idea of, and we kept saying, Jess, you can earn the money. We know you can make the money to get that life-size Harley Quinn.
That was the impetus for Omar and I almost getting into a fist fight when he was visiting and doing the and we were on the air together for Omnibros.
Oh my God, dude, I have seen peace treaties for the war in the Middle East that were not as tense as that episode.
He was peak Omar, and I was really getting pissed.
I couldn't watch it. I had to stop because I was getting anxious. Just like he's gonna knock something over, he's gonna spill something. He's just throw his ass out.
Yeah. It was. Hey Matt, there's old Matt Miranda.
First mod of the channel. Matt was the first mod.
Hey Matt.
Still is mod.
Coming.
Hey, I subscribe to those awful boutique releases through Vinegar Syndrome. I'm sorry. I mean, if you enjoy them, that's great. It's weird when I see like YouTubers like Demons Exorcist Volume 4 comes out in 4K. Gotta get it for $40. I'm like, what?
I'll watch that.
I mean, I'm sure it's great.
Noir Wolf. It was the 2019 Baltimore Con. So, hey, what up, Gabe?
What's up, Gabe?
It was the 2019 Baltimore Con. I'm sure James Abel could find it because it was on Omnibros. So I think it was probably October of 2019 when Very Fine and Melanie came to visit, and we did the Thursday. I think we did a Thursday show with Omar and I sitting next to each other, and me just getting pissed.
I had to moderate that. I was there that night on my camera, so that was fun. Yeah. I love that episode.
I'm sure James can pull it up in like 2 seconds.
Brad has it bookmarked already.
He is our fastest mod. I'll give you that.
I don't mean it disparagingly, but like, we should have these, like, we're pretty stupid, and we should have some of these things already kind of bookmarked. We're like, oh yeah, this is like the best of, and have like a playlist of it. But
you don't. Yeah.
No, I don't even know how to do that.
I don't have the patience to go back.
There it
17 years to find
James right there with it. There it is, Norwolf.
There you go.
Yeah, October of 2019.
Now find the timestamp.
I think the whole thing is worth watching as the tension builds. Well,
I'm sorry the time that we hung out together in a hotel in Las Vegas, we just were pretty chill and all right, and that didn't piss you off or cause drama. Next time I'll do better.
You were super cool. You were super cool.
Yeah, sorry. I was, I should have expected some drama or brought some kerfuffle.
Sorry, we had fun.
Yeah. Too bad we ate, in and out like 20 times and getting hit on by hot waitresses and stuff.
When Gabe came to Orlando, we did a live stream in like a bar. It was
we did like 3 live streams that weekend, dude.
Yeah, bars. Most of them were at bars. Yeah, we did one at like 10 o'clock at night where people were just offering us random shots and like.
Yeah, I was asking people, like some guy came by with a case of beer and I was like, "Hey, dude, give us a couple." And he was like, "Okay, cool, here you go." And people were just bringing us shots and stuff and everything. It was great. Yeah. And then we did that one that was awesome where it was people from our audience at the time. That was
great.
What, 4 years ago?
Yeah,
maybe more.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a different group of people, and we said, hey, meet us at this bar at this time and we'll do a
Right.
live stream and hang out, right?
I
And
didn't
all
even
these
think
people showed up, dude. Like it was like a 4-hour stream or something because we
Yeah.
interviewed every single one. They were like, hey, what did you get? And they showed us like all these cool. Back then, there was the out of print omnibuses back then were money. Like every out of print omnibus was about $500. Like no joke. So finding these out of print omnibuses at these conventions was awesome and all these guys found them. There was like the variant for Infinity Gauntlet, Orlando 2017. So
Yeah,
that was
sounds
5
right.
years ago then. So
Yeah, we had a great time though.
dude,
Yeah.
we got wasted. It was great.
Here's the thing. By the time we were done and all of us left, all you would see around the hotel bar were just glasses of shots and beers and
those
stuff.
lonely like Walking Dead impersonators. They were like really like doppelgangers of the actors. Remember, and they kind of tried to pull it off at the bar that they really were them.
Yeah.
It was just old cigarette butts, broken glasses, and those losers at the end of the bar. It was funny.
Gabe also went to the most depressing after party he's ever seen.
I've never been to a party at a convention and asked for my money back.
Yeah, that was bad.
Like it was that lame.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Because what was it that night? It was me, you, your wife, my ex at the time. We were walking around the con, and you're like, hey man, we're just gonna go to this party tonight. And I was like, yeah, we're just going home. You come out of it probably about 10 minutes later, and you meet up with my ex at the time, and you were like, what was going on? You're like, it was the most depressing shit. There was a guy half dressed as Spider-Man drunk at the bar, and that was pretty much the whole party.
Yeah. It was a pool party, and there was nobody in the pool. Like, everybody was dressed up, and it was that one lonely 40-year-old guy probably dressed as Spider-Man, like half drunk or half passed out at the bar. And he was the only guy at the bar because there was nobody at that convention or nobody at that party. It was really just all the promoters and security. So I was like, oh, forget this. It was like $40 to get into. It was something stupid. I was
Did
like,
you get your money back?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's the only time I've ever been to an after party and asked for my door fee back. It was ridiculous.
They gave it back to you. They didn't even fight you on it.
Yeah. I remember that one convention Gabe was at, and he shared pictures of stacks of Hulk Omnibuses Volume 1. I think they were all $35 soon after it became a whale. Yeah. That's if you guys ever go to conventions, look for a vendor called Jimmy J or the J Brothers or J Company. He's been on the show before. Like he's hung out with us before. But he throws great conventions, but he's also a retailer himself. Like he just doesn't have like a brick and mortar store. Like he has a setup. Like he has a booth. So he just travels conventions and stuff like that. He always will have the hottest omnibuses for like undercover price. Like
nice.
he must have it's like almost IST prices. Like it's almost 50% off. And some of them you'll have marked up at market value, but not like crazy market value. Like I remember when Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1 was like a $300 book. He had it for like $150 or something like that.
Easy.
But most of the time it's just $10 hardcovers, half off omnibuses here, and it's great. And he's like the only booth that would have omnibuses. He was like the only guy at these conventions. So always look out for him when you go to these shows.
Yeah, I remember when we had him on. He was a good guy.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart, dude. He's cool.
I see Next Imaginaut has a question asking us to guess.
That Omar has an announcement that he's been sitting on for 3 years. What do you think it could realistically be? Obviously, it's the Inhumans omnibus.
For 3 years, I know I've heard him mention that he's had to keep it quiet.
I'm gonna say Transformers
Because
they IDW lost their license, right?
It's got to go
And
somewhere.
nobody's come out yet and said that they're the ones that are picking it up.
But I don't think he'd have been sitting on that for 3 years.
Maybe he knew. Maybe it was a thing that was in the start. I don't know. I mean, that's one thing that would be amazing, and that like the return of our franchise would be great for omnibuses that we don't have anymore, like Godzilla or Micronauts, ROM,
Indiana
stuff they don't
Jones.
have licenses for anymore, or Transformers, GI Joe, like that stuff, like the Marvel stuff is impossible to find. So it'd be
could be that.
great. That's if it's not that, I don't care. I just built myself up too much. You can't live up to that high bar. I just ruined the announcement. Sorry.
Uncanny X-Men Volume 6. Trial of Gambit Omnibus. He hates the story so much, hence he doesn't want to announce it right away.
No, he would have to have me on. If they did that and they didn't have me on, I'd be like, "Fuck you, dude. That's not cool."
Top 10 betrayal
Fine
moments. Right
minus
there.
condition.
It could take 3 years to get all the classic Marvel Transformers comics ready for reprinting.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm saying Transformers because if it's not, then I don't care. Then it's
Well, I think
there's nothing out there. I think that's going to excite me. That would be a 3-year thing he was sitting on because that means even to us, like he's still a part of the show. Like he's in our chat. Like we talk to him on a regular basis, and we get in fights with him on a regular basis, and he's never thrown that in our face or even said anything about it. So for something like that, and I know how much he loves Transformers and how we all love Transformers. We talk Transformers in there all the time, and then we just won't see Jess for like 3 days because we break them when we do that kind of stuff. I think it would be Transformers because he was sitting on. He had to sit on it hard and not even mention it to us or even hint around or be silly about it. Or anything.
I think Transformers makes the most sense simply because we're getting a new movie in a few months, so they're probably
nobody has a license. Like who would not come out right away and wave around that Transformers like license?
I hope Marvel gets it, man. That'd be cool. It would actually give me a reason to actually read something from Marvel.
That would break the internet, dude.
How about Ren and Stimpy or X-Files?
That'd be cool. Only if they could do the scratch and sniff cover again for Ren and Stimpy #1.
That'd be cool.
If not, then don't even bother.
Power Pack Volume 3.
Was there enough Power Pack for a Volume 3?
Was there enough for Volume 2?
Dude, I'm surprised Volume 2 came out like immediately. Maybe they knew if you just didn't do this back to back, nobody's going to buy the second volume.
Boy, I have these guesses sound better than anything I could guess.
Give me a Godzilla omnibus or like a collection. Alien life form. Oxmeat Pete knows what's up. That Euro stuff, that Marvel UK stuff is crazy.
Razor, I'm going to try and do it this week. This is a good week for me to try and do it.
Is that the toy stream you told me about?
I need to do a live unboxing of some things, and Max is going to join me. At some point, Freddie's going to be a guest.
What is the announcement? We don't know. We literally just heard about it from N-Man. Next Imaginaut. I don't know. I get names confused. Somebody mentioned it. Who mentioned it? Next Imaginaut. Sorry.
Next Imaginaut.
Sorry. I always get the two names confused because they both start with N.
I got his phone number. I'm just going to call Omar and be like, hey, dude, what time's your announcement?
We should call him right now. Let's get him on speaker and just quiz him. Are you calling him?
I don't have anybody's number except Jess because we're BFFs.
Truth.
1 minute.
Maybe. I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
I know it's almost like 9 o'clock at his house, but nothing. I tried.
Maybe he saw it was you and decided not to pick up. Let me call him.
I'm just going to tell him I'm drunk, so he won't get mad. He understands.
Okay, I'll call him.
How he comes into our chat wasted.
The big announcement. I don't know. I hope it's Alf. That'd be great, just for the hell of it.
Wow, Alf would be amazing.
The Alf Omnibus.
Is somebody else calling him?
It's just
I am, yeah.
It's like almost 9 o'clock at his house. I felt bad. I was like, shit.
He's going to think something's happening because he's getting 2 calls from Omnibros.
Indiana Jones omnibus would be cool.
That'd be a lot of fun. Hey, we got a new movie coming out, so.
Please leave your message for 50.
Somebody mute
Omar,
Jess.
you loser. Call us. It's Omnibros. We have something we want to ask you. Come on, hurry up. Very fine condition. What are you, passed out on bourbon and Gatorade?
Bourbon and Gatorade.
Tell them I said hi. Oh,
Too late.
He's drunk. He drank a bottle of wine within an hour. Wow.
is that special? Is that like drinking a gallon of milk in under an hour and not throwing up? Because that's special.
Listen, my wife and I, we were trying to watch a terrible fucking horror movie the other night called Skinamarink. That was the one that I was telling Jess about. I had to drink about 2 glasses full of wine just to get the taste out of that fucking terrible ass movie.
Wow.
It's gotten a lot of buzz. I was surprised.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's horrible.
Okay, I won't waste my time.
Don't. It's terrible. Here, Jess, point an old VHS camera at the corner of your house. That's 90% of the movie. That's the movie.
Well, I have a haul that I can go
Let's do
through
it.
real quick before we get to previews.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I got volume 2 of Nightwing, although this is like 2.5 because I think a Fear State Nightwing came out. Nightwing, Get Grayson.
That's the second volume, right?
Yeah.
God, I need to get these. I hear nothing but amazing things about this.
Oh, they're so good, Gabe. Then, well, I'll show something I'm proud of. Suicide Squad Blaze by Cy Spurrier. This came with the highest recommendation from the Minister of Comics. It's way oversized black label. I'm excited to read this.
Is that a Peacemaker book?
That's
Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker,
awesome.
Killer Croc, Harley, and Captain Boomerang. I'm not Killer Croc. I mean, Shark Guy, King Shark. Yeah, Peacemaker.
Oh, so it's the Suicide Squad then?
Yeah,
from the movie. That's cool.
Right. Suicide Squad Blaze. And now here's where we'll go into the X book stacks of shame. I swore I wasn't going to do it, and I'm still doing it anyway. Trials of X, volume 3 and 4.
Jess, we got a question in the chat for you.
Did Jess call me? Yes, and why? To be on the show. Dude, I'm trying to sober up. We want to talk to you. We have a question for you. We're just trying to help you get to 90,000.
Or 100, if you want that YouTube.
We got a lot of pull here on Omnibroslive.
If you want that trophy, that 100K.
You need our help to boost your numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. And then I got Knights of X and Legion of X by Cy Spurrier. So, yeah, the trade paperback train. Thank you, Razor. I appreciate that. I'm continuing to collect Captain Marvel in trade. This is volume 8 by Kelly Thompson. And then this beast. Who cares? That doesn't have anything to do with anything very fine.
Welcome to the club, Omar, like you do too.
This thing is a honker. Volume 3. Blood and Claws. So, yeah. That was my haul. It was a good haul. It was nice of IST to send them to me for free. Very free.
Very cool.
Warren Reaver, don't be giving me your meh. Meh. Stop it.
I didn't hear anything meh about Grayson.
No, Nightwing's awesome. Nightwing's Tom Taylor just ripping it, and the Redondo's art is awesome.
All right, guys. It's 9. I gotta bow out.
What? Wait till Omar comes on.
I gotta bow out, Jess. I gotta.
If you leave and Omar comes on, they're gonna just think you're the same person.
They might. They might.
All right, Lou. Oh, there he is.
I'm actually bowing out right now.
Oh, wow. Perfect timing.
All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you later. I gotta
Later.
Here.
Peace out, dude. Modern DC, it was modern. Wolverine is modern Marvel, Warren.
What
Okay.
was so important you had to call me?
We have questions.
What time's your announcement?
Am I the only one that hears an echo?
What?
What?
Did you hear an echo?
Oh
What?
my God, what's happening? Stop. Stop.
Okay. So this announcement you've been sitting on for 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
What the hell's happening? Don't mess with my head. I haven't eaten dinner. I've drank wine. I keep hearing what's happening.
What? Yeah. What is this? Give us a hint. Does it start with ROM or ALF or Micronauts or Transformers? This 3-year announcement that haven't even told your wife about. Come on,
Blink twice if you're still alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody here will spread the word.
You, first of all, I didn't even know the show was still on. That's wonderful. I love that you guys are still doing this.
Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, that was funny. That was funny. Thank you all for giving me the spotlight tonight. I don't know what you're talking about. What announcement? Oh, you know, 3 years? It's 3. Oh, yeah, dude. It's big. It's a big announcement. I can't say a word yet because things might fall through again and then nothing will come of it. And then David will get pissed off and then I'll get pissed off because I can't say anything. So I can't say a word.
Yeah,
Not yet.
Larry's right. It'll be our
It'll be our secret.
it'll be our secret.
It's on the internet. Just straight to the point. Yeah, this is very straight to the point. How have you guys been? I'm guessing it's going to be a 4-year announcement. Yeah, I'll be out in 2024, maybe, unless they push things into 2023. But it's something that they've been excited about for a long time. And it's not a box set.
Just give us a month when you're going to be announcing it.
Probably next month, probably in March, which is my birthday month. So that'd be great.
And my birthday month.
Were you born in March?
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Oh, you're drunk. That's right.
I'm not that drunk. Omar just gonna give you. Oh yeah.
So just so everybody knows, sometimes Omar's drunk enough to forget his birthday.
Spanish is actually Gio. Gio, do you ever speak Spanish on these videos?
No, it's a little awkward to change between the two languages.
No, it's not. Jess is
Yeah.
bilingual, and so is
Yeah.
Gay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm nowhere near bilingual.
Hold on, let's put up the banner. There we go. All the flags.
Oh, yeah, we can't see them real well, but it's all the.
What flags are there? Oh, bye, Gio. Okay.
He wanted to show you the flags.
Mexican flag, the Argentinian flag, and
The Spanish-speaking flags, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, like where Jess is from. Okay.
Canada.
Of course. He's the leading Hispanic voice in the community of comics and Omnibus. And
I hate that he gives.
He said
himself
that
a-
tamales cover for Kyle Rayner was not racist. So we all have to agree that
You
that
have
was
all the
not
tamales
racist.
cover for from DC Comics. You have the
Yeah, I
tamales.
collected all of them. They seemed perfectly fine to me.
Wait, who said Boo New Warriors? Boot Ward. Why is he still here?
Who?
Why
Oh,
is
Ward
how is
hates
Ward still
everything.
here? He hates everything that you like,
Exactly.
except for what does he like? Actually, he likes a lot of manga and anime, which surprised me. He's a Kentucky guy, so he gets a pass. So is Noir Wolf. Noir Wolf is also a Kentucky guy. Marvel officially no. That's 3 years in the making. DC's the one that needs free tamales cover. Boo New. Really, Josh? You guys just let anybody watch your stuff. Josh, God bless.
Who are our mods? We need to put some of these people in timeout.
Is James a mod? James people.
is a mod. I don't know where mods are. I forget. And I'm the one who
I think Nick
recruited them.
Munoz is still a mod. I don't know.
Yeah.
Munoz. Oh, that guy actually messaged me the other day. I like that guy.
Oh, Nick's great.
Yeah, he's
I
great.
missed
People.
him. He's
I don't
got
think
such a.
he reads comics anymore. Like Jess, I don't think they read comics anymore.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah. What have you guys been reading? Did you guys do your reads and hauls and stuff?
We just did a haul,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna get to previews.
Gio, I like this setup, man. I like
Thank
that's
you.
nice. This is all you need to do is a little Boyz II Men in the background and be like, ladies, put little flower petals on your bed. Not that, like you're
No,
Back
that'd be for a different channel. You know, got to keep
Different
the
channel.
PG-13 up in there.
Have you
That's on
seen this
Twitch.
Blu-ray anime physical collection? Just saying.
Yeah. Josh
Yeah,
is
you're a
enough.
spy, Josh. You're a
Yeah,
spy here.
Josh
We
tells
got
me
people
everything
infiltrating.
that Jess says about me. Hey, who's this Omar guy? What's up? Where's Psycho Cleveland? Is that guy still coming in here?
Randomly.
Yeah, randomly. He follows my channel more than I think he does Omnibros.
NFL dude is right. Nobody cared about when DC did food covers. Or was it Latino Heritage Month?
Omar, you going to
That was basically
C2E2
what they did
this
in
year?
Christmas. I kind of wanted some of those. They made me kind of hungry, like the Kyle Rayner one made me. And I just
dude.
found out, like, I'm like, when was Hawk Girl a Latina? That's new.
She, I think we said she looked like a single mother that had like 3 jobs because she was just working it in that restaurant.
Gabe, your beard looks awesome, dude. I ain't seen you for a minute. Looks
Yeah.
Oh,
rocking it. Love it.
Beard Bros.
Omar, did you know Jess is going to do a review on strippers from another world? What is that? That sounds like a title you would get.
It is, and it's something that Patty discovered today that I thought was in the Omar box, and
you-
apparently it wasn't.
You tell them about our pack.
I did, and I also told her that you sent them to me.
So our
The
pack
videos.
is, everybody needs a good what we call porn buddy, right? Like, because nobody needs to see the stuff I'm into, and like if I'm to die, and like my kids don't need to find that later. Like, tell Jess to come pick up the box and burn it. That's what he does, or keep it, whatever. And same thing for me. Like I gotta go to Jess's funeral and be like, Patty, there was a box that was we had talked about ahead of time, so I gotta get that out of the house before anybody finds out what kind of weird crap Jess was into. So that's the pack that you make. Omar, get Geo that Inhumans Omni. I mean, even Squirrel, dude. Geo's all about the underdogs. Seriously, Geo's all about that. He likes Aquaman.
yeah.
In Inhumans, and oh my gosh, those two. Woo.
I know.
No
I know.
love, man. No love.
I'm patient. The chat has suggested many times that I go into your live streams and spam, but I'm not like that. I'm not going to trouble you with something that I know it's not going to happen. So I'm like,
Instead,
nah, I'm
we're
not
going to
gonna do
call you and have you come on our show so that we can petition you.
it. Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
let me see what kind of strings I can pull there, Geo. Because I mean, they're almost running out of characters, right? My
Exactly.
God, we got Jess Gwenpool last year, so
What? Hey, take it easy.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, hey, I do.
Yeah. Gwenpool and then Spider Gwen's getting 2 Omnis and Squirrel Girl.
Meh.
Boy, those are female.
Just his
characters.
favorite, Squirrel Girl.
Wonder
You send
Woman
one to
getting
him?
an omnibus. Yeah. I don't know, buddy. I don't think there's any love. I think that that live action TV show put a bad taste in their mouth and left it.
We don't talk about that show on this.
That was a
show.
bad show, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
I pay to see that in IMAX at the theater.
Maybe one day. You know, we did see Black Bolt for a little bit in like Doctor Strange, right? So that was cool.
I know. I mean, it's just one book. I promise it's going to sell well. It's Silver Age or Bronze Age or whatever age you want to call it. I'm sure it'll sell well.
You want them to start then? You don't want them to start with like modern stuff?
Yeah. You get that classic stuff and people will think, it's classic. I got to have it. Let's buy it. And
Really?
it'll sell.
Okay.
I don't know.
Man, they're gonna like that's a lot of double dipping with the Fantastic Four to them. I don't know, Jess. What do you think? You're like the voice of the Latino community, and what do you think?
I think that I would prefer. I don't really want them to go the DC route where they start chronologically. I'd like them to just. Well, actually, I'd like anything Inhumans wise, but Yeah, if they started with classic Inhumans and worked their way up, that'd be good. But I'd also be happy if they did the modern stuff and then the Bronze Age stuff.
Okay.
But I think that any Inhumans is good because I really like the Inhumans. I like the whole concept of them. I think it's one of the better things. I think it's one of the best things that came out of Fantastic Four, and a lot of great things did.
Mm-hmm.
And they've just made it better and better. So I just really dig the Inhumans.
One of the best things that came out of the Fantastic Four, outside of Silver Surfer.
Well, yeah, Silver Surfer and Galactus, and they all happened around,
or
issue
Marvel
33
universe in
50
general.
or whatever.
The entire Marvel.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm honestly surprised they haven't done it yet. There's a lot of good Inhuman stories in there. Maybe they can. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done it. So
I mean, there's their maxi series, the 12-issue series. There's the Birth by Right thing that was an original graphic novel.
Mhm.
You could do the Paul Jenkins stuff again. You could do the mini story where they go to the moon for the first time. There's a bunch of stuff that you can print out.
You know what? I do feel like I want to start with the stuff where didn't they share a magazine with a comic with Black Widow and Neil Adams did the art?
They did. Mhm.
That's what I'd like to see because I had all those issues and I sold them, and I really dug all the Neil Adams artwork.
Would you rather have an Inhumans omnibus or an
Inhumans first because Aquaman is famous enough that eventually he'll get it. No problem.
you think?
But Inhumans, it's so difficult to get that ball going. I'll go with that.
Yeah, but I feel like Inhumans wouldn't sell. We wouldn't get a volume 2. With Aquaman, though, we'd get a volume 2.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
sure.
Whereas we really needed a New Warriors volume 2.
We needed a volume 3, Jess. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Speaking of DC
You
omnibuses
need a
and stuff,
freaking Gwenpool when you got it, which I ended up really liking.
did you guys hear that there's this article out that talks about all the announcements that James Gunn made has gone crazy in the book market. Like all those books that he posted and stuff like that. James Gunn made a post of like, here's Authority and here is All-Star Superman and all that stuff. Like those books are selling like crazy now.
Well, the problem with those books is that they were out of print before he even made that announcement.
Yeah,
they
that
could reorder.
yeah,
them.
that Authority one's been out for a while. But
So
yeah.
I'm happy that he's pointing to the comic book. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
gives me a lot
Oh
of hope.
yeah.
That's what we were talking about on here before. That's like the best thing about this is that he just seems to be in it and understand, and he reads comics. It seems like, or he has a staff who is, or he's ingrained into it somehow, or he's bringing it in. Like,
Yeah, I think
he's not
that's
just some
great.
nobody that came in and goes, I'm going to go with the characters I know.
You
Superman,
got 5
and
votes
Batman
for
again,
Inhumans.
right?
So far.
Inhumans
everything
sí se
else.
puede.
Wow, look at Jess spit Spanish. New Inhumans before New Fighters or whatever. What are you talking about, Josh? Do we even read comics? You read comics. Look,
Is that Paul Jenkins' book still around? Is
Okay,
that out of
Matthew,
print?
Really,
I think
really,
I think it's
Matthew?
out of print.
I think
They
it's
need to
out of
keep that
print.
thing back in print. That thing should be fairly evergreen.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Inhumans. You know what my favorite story about that is that Paul Jenkins had never read an Inhumans comic in his life. And he wrote one of the best Inhumans comics.
Yeah.
Because
Easily the most
he
accessible one.
benefited from it, like from not knowing this past history of the Inhumans. I don't know what I'm doing on here. They asked me on, and Jess called me, so I thought it was something really important.
It was.
It was. You're hanging out with us. What's more important than that?
We wanted to see you and
Wanted-
quiz
They
you.
wanted me to come in here and announce the Dazzler Omnibus. Look, Ward actually was a Dazzler Omnibus, which surprised me because he doesn't even like X-Men.
He doesn't like anything.
No, he does. He likes things that like Riley likes and Geo likes. Like, so I fell asleep and I turned into a middle-aged Minotaur or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Geo,
He's
like,
like,
I'm close. I'm close. I'm close to those manga titles. Wonder what content gun will use for the All-Star Superman. I hope he strays from the main story because I think the main story is so good, like that it doesn't need to be a copy and paste, right? Hope he gives us that kind of tone for the Superman movie, though, because it is a good story. I don't know. What's your favorite Superman story, Gabe?
What's that?
What's your favorite Superman story all time?
God. Pass? Like, I don't think there has been a good Superman story that I've read.
Superman Birthright, Superman Secret Origin, Superman Secret Identity.
It has to be All-Star. I think that's
All-Star.
the only one that I read where I was like, I understand Superman now. This made me like Superman.
What's the one that Mark Waid wrote?
Birthright.
That one. I'll go with that one.
That's a great one.
I
Which
never
is
read that.
actually what they borrowed for Zack Snyder's Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of that.
I hope they do the part where Superman and Big Barda get tangled up and film an adult movie.
That's where you
Take that out of the comics.
Jess, what's your favorite? You like a lot of the Golden and Silver Age Superman, right? Like,
I do, but my favorites are Birthright, Secret Identity, Secret Origin.
wow.
For tomorrow, Superman of Tomorrow. I don't have my
I mean, come on,
Superman-
Death of Superman is one of the best.
I loved Up in the Sky by Tom King. That was good.
Wow, dude. Like, I'm surprised, you know. One of my favorite Superman stories is actually, I think it's from the Silver Age. It's when he's dying and he flies up and he writes a message on the moon.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know that? Like, he
Yeah,
writes,
yeah,
like, every day you can do a good deed, then you too can also be a Superman. I remember reading that as like part of a single issue, like a trade, not a trade paperback, but like it was a reprint of those old stories. I love that story. It was so sweet. He was dying and he wrote a message. Now anybody could be like, Superman's kind of a dick. He just wrote like a message that's always going to stand. I gotta wake up and think that at night. Like,
I think Red Sun. I go with Warren. Yeah, now that you
Red
mentioned
Sun's
it, Red Sun.
great, and so is
But other than that, I don't
oh,
like
whatever
Superman.
happened to the Man of Tomorrow. I love that.
I have such a
go on.
static spot in my knowledge of comics around Superman. I know nothing.
Not a
I don't
big
read
fan?
any of that stuff.
I think there's some really good classic stories. I think it's like it's I don't want to say it's the cool thing not to like Superman because he's like the Boy Scout of superheroes, but he's got a lot of good stories. I love Brainiac, man. That's one of my favorite Jeff.
Oh
Johns.
yeah,
That was powerful. Love
that was Jeff Johns one.
Mm-hmm.
Did that have Gary Frank art?
Yep.
Yeah, that was really good.
There are a lot of good memories of course, Man of Steel, Superman, Man of Steel. Omar, you got to tell David Gabriel in Humans and Trial. Like the two worst storylines that I could think of to put in omnibus format. You know how I feel about Trial of Gambit, Gabe?
Yeah, and you're wrong about it every time, but that's okay.
I do appreciate that as Joe Madureira. I loved his artwork. And God, that story really made me mad. This is such a bad
Dude, issue 350 is one of the greatest covers of all time. It's one of the best reveals of all time.
That's really no sense. Why is Magneto wearing Eric the Red's outfit? Oh,
How does Eric the Red make any sense? It's always some weirdo wanting to dress up in some
it never made
dominatrix
any sense.
outfit.
You are right. I'll give you that. Never made any sense. And you know what? We'll probably get a Trial of Gambit before we get a Inhumans on.
Oh my
I
god!
think DC might reprint an Inhumans on this one day.
Are you really saying that while Gio's on the air? Do you have no shame?
You know how I feel about breaking
He just
You
left.
just left the
He
chat. Why
chased
did you
you from
kick
the
me
chat.
out?
You guys don't mind if we do previews real quick before
No,
we
go ahead.
off
I
on
got to jump
tangents?
off here in a second. But you guys go ahead and do
We're gonna
previews.
just leave this up for a while.
It's been a minute.
Trial of
you go.
Gambit is better than Batman Year 2.
Omar, can Omnibus have a scratch and sniff cover? Gabe wants one for Ren and Stimpy Omnibus. Also, James wants.
I'll take one
wants
for
the Ren and
Marvel's
Stimpy
swimsuit on.
Something you can't say on your own channel.
Yeah, good idea. Trial of Gambit is better than Batman. Tasty Melon, you shoot. All right, okay, I'll see how it is. You're going to shoot like that. Of course, you got Jess Bragg on your avatar. Anybody that talks trash like that usually does.
He is correct, though. Thank you, Tasty Melon.
Are you serious? Better than Batman 2 had Todd McFarlane artwork.
And don't forget
That's nice.
Batman
Alan
with guns.
So did G.I. Joe, and that was garbage.
What Larry Hama's G.I. Joe is garbage. What is
No,
wrong
the
with
Todd
this channel?
McFarlane issue was garbage. In fact, he did a
Don't worry,
second one and
Hama.
didn't even print it.
All right, Gio, get to the freaking manga so Jess can fall asleep and I can make fun of him later.
All right. Let's do previews real quick here. Let's do Lunar.
Raw Shark. I got my lawyer contacting Jess's lawyers about that.
From Lunar, a lot of single issues that we're not going to talk about because who cares?
We don't do that here.
Yeah. You got the DC Universe by Dwayne McDuffie hardcover coming out with a bunch of issues celebrating the life and work of McDuffie. That's awesome.
Why is it standard hardcover when Dwayne McDuffie deserves a deluxe?
Yep.
I agree with Jess. I agree. I see Ringo on there. Is that not Phil Noto? Who was drawing? Was it Pete Woods that was drawing Superman at the time? Ivan Reyes. Oh man, he did a lot of good stuff. That guy was great. Rest in peace. That was awesome.
Maybe the standard side is their premiere side, like what they did with John Byrne's Superman.
That's just standard. What is this? House of
L, Book 3, The Treacherous Hope by Claudia Gray.
I'm waiting for it to be collected.
More single issues. Blah, blah, blah. Monkey Prince, cool. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to feature it anyways.
Bruja. Ooh, Bruja. Season of the Bruja.
Oh, wait. There's another book here. Secret History of Black Punk. Record
Are the
Record
Bad Brains
Zero.
in there?
There's an illustrated roll call for punk, post-punk, hardcore, no wave, and experimental bands from ground zero till now. You got to get this, Jess.
I think so.
Don't you guys have a Raw Shark T-shirt? Where's the Raw Shark T-shirt? That's on your channel.
Yeah, that's on ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have one. It's a really boss
I
looking.
haven't.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, wow,
It's written by Lane Wayne. I forgot that.
We got jokes tonight. That was a great. Do you remember who drew that? What a guy. I hope he's still around.
Swamp Thing Volume 3, Parliament of Gears, coming out. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And from the other publishers, let's go over to previews real quick. Can you see this, or do I need to zoom in?
A little bit up.
Oh, there's Love Everlasting. That's the one, the Tom Taylor book with Melanie's friend, Elza Charatier.
First volume of a thrilling epic in the tradition of Sandman and Saga. Some bold words.
She's a phenomenal artist. She's like a Bruce Timm type of artwork.
Nice. From Boom, Dune, Waters of Canley. Is that how you say it? Hardcover. Dark Horse, Air Volume 2, Blade of the Immortal Deluxe Hardcover Volume 8, supposedly, because other websites have it on like late March or early March. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think what they're doing is they're switching over to PRH after this like couple of months.
Okay.
So distribution is going to be a little bit weird here in the next couple of months, for at least for Dark Horse, because they're going the way of like Marvel and IDW. They're going to be using PRH.
Okay. Also coming out, the British Paranormal Society, Time Out of Mind, hardcover, part of the Mignolaverse.
Welcome if you got him all over me. I didn't know that was a show, but I had to go and look at it. He was on my streamer.
It's a real show, and it's really awful sound.
Hell yeah.
It sounds amazing, though, dude.
We got the best fans in this chat. I love it.
That sounds amazing. Yes.
Delver Volume 2 coming out. Mob Psycho 100 Volume 10 and Windmaker Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
IDW, just one trade paperback, and that's Sonic Battle for the Empire Volume 13.
Are you still reading Sonic, Omar? Or Gio?
I've only read the first hardcover. I need to buy the second one. But it's fun. I like it a lot. Marvel, Avengers by Jason Aaron, Volume 11. Avengers by Jonathan Hickman, Omnibus reprint thingamajig.
That's a must own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avengers Kree Scroll War Gallery Edition.
How big are those gallery editions?
They're bigger than an absolute. Like they're tall.
Oh, they are. Okay.
They're doing like classic stories, and then they're using.
Is it the same as the Barry Windsor-Smith?
Yeah, which is still
okay.
like, that was one of the best ones they did because the
I think it was amazing.
color restoration on that was beautiful. This is, it's an important book. If you've never read it, then don't expect a lot of Kree Skrull fighting in there. You get a little bit of that later on, but for the most part, it's like Ant-Man turning
Warren Weaver, what? You don't like Hickman's Avengers? What is going on with you?
No, he likes like I told you, he likes so I passed out last night drunk and I woke up as a middle-aged Minotaur. We've talked about this. Those are the kind of manga he likes. Look, it's all up to your territory.
Oh yeah, because everybody's talking about that Booty Royale book before.
To be fair, I like half of that run, so I get it.
Warren. There's a Booty Royale omnibus before there's an Inhumans omnibus.
I know. There's so many omnibus coming out before Inhumans. It's a shame.
Oh yeah, Warren also likes Bendis.
Oh, he's got good taste there. Thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, dude, Powers is like one of the greatest things ever been put together. Ever in life.
All right.
Mighty Marvel Masterworks Captain Marvel, Volume 1, 2 covers for that. Star Wars Epic Collection, Legend. I don't know what I'm reading. Star Wars Legends Epic Collection, Menace Revealed. There we go. And again, I don't know why we have this omnibus instead of the Inhumans, but X-Men animated series adaptation.
Does he say this about every Marvel omnibus every time?
Only the stupid ones.
Yes, I do.
There is a huge fan base for people that got into this. My hope is that DC sees that Marvel did an X-Men animated series and gives us a Batman Adventures omnibus and a Batman Beyond omnibus. That's what I hope out of that. Sorry, Gio.
I think you can just watch the cartoon and be fine with it.
And then from the other publishers, there's a bunch of manga that I'm not going to go over because we talked about that on Thursdays. Sorry.
Yay. Oh, is that the show that Jess is on? Are you on that show, Jess?
Yeah.
But let's see. There are some random ones here. Bigfoot and Nessie, Bug Bites, Source Point Press, whatever. Dark Garbage and the Egg from Floating World Comics. Never heard of them before. A Wave like Blue World.
Fantagraphics, honestly.
Crash and Troy. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. I like the font. Intergalactic Mercenaries, Rex, Crash, Ballard, and Troy 3.0 find themselves in hot water after freeing a ruthless dictator from a maximum security prison planet. Now they must clean up their mess or find themselves locked up. This means working with a no-nonsense handler named Delphi, which is hard because there's a lot of nonsense on the way. Also, there's going to be an interplanetary war. No sweat for two pros like Crash and Troy. Okay. Fantagraphics has Extraordinary hardcover book 1 and Underground Art of War with a fantastic cover. I love that one. Fetch the Journey from Storm King Productions. Source Point Press, Hope Volume 1 Special Edition.
Vampire Hunter D, dude.
Sorry. Hideyuki Kikuchi's Vampire Hunter D, Volume 8.
Dude, Vampire Hunter D is like so cool.
That is like X-Men, right? Like that is an adaptation of the novels.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't read books, you like manga and comics, that's the one that you want, and it's solid. I can't believe we're only on Volume 8. That is insane.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one down here from 2000 Rebellion. That's Michael Mulker's book. He's my contact at 2000 Rebellion. He's a really nice guy, but he wrote this book and it's really cool. It's a book. So no pictures, but it's like how Judge Dredd predicted our world and like the things that we're actually doing in today's society that Judge Dredd was talking about in the like late 70s, early 80s. It's a really cool book.
Is this the I Am the Law book you're talking about?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's I Am the Law.
But it is a book. It's not a graphic novel. It's a book.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Legends of Pierced Veil Scarlet Blades from Humanoids and Source Point Press has Little Red Ronin collected edition. Manga Marry Me a Little from somebody.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Just such a hater.
Oni Press has My Life Among Humans hardcover.
Mine would be called My Life Staying Indoors.
Open Bar from Oni Press. There's Secret History of Black Punk Record Zero, whatever.
I thought that was DC Comics.
Yeah, it's weird because they show up twice.
Maybe Lunar's
doing
Larry, that damn book, Times Square from Howard Chaykin, has been in the freaking solicits since like January of last year. I don't know if that book's ever going to come out.
Show's End, Volume 2, Second Coming. Stick and Stone, the Go, Exploring More. I don't know, whatever. Atlanta Studios, Star Runner, Rising Star. We got Tales of Mr. Mystery, like mystery. Is that the joke? Omnibus Act 1. Man Cave Studios, Tiger's Tongue. Under the Banner of King Death. More manga.
Go.
Drawn in Quarterly has Where
some
I'm
of that
Coming
booby
From.
stuff you like, Jess.
Sorry?
I think some of that booby stuff you like. That booby manga.
Where's that? I missed that.
I don't think this one's super fan servicey.
I'm sure it is.
I want an
Etchy
Omni
stuff.
Dog.
Give it about
blurb
3
on one of
pages.
those Manga.
You want a what?
I said I want an Omni Dog blurb on like Booty Royale Omnibus Volume 5. Just when you didn't think the boobs could get bigger. Omni Dog.
So that's it. If I were a betting man, I'm pretty sure one of the DC books will probably make it to the Deals of the Week. Maybe we'll see one of these Omnis on the Deals of the Week page at In Stock Trades.
I'll guess Hickman gets the discount. Hickvengers.
Or the X-Men book, so it sells out faster.
Just sell that thing as quickly as possible.
To the Hickvengers for a second, Gio. So what they're doing with these, the standard edition is going to have the font in blue, like the original printing, and the new printing, the direct market cover, is going to have it in gray or black.
Cool.
So if you're going to get the standard edition, make sure you get volume 2 of the standard edition. Otherwise, it's not going to match. I mean, and some people don't care, but I did want to point that out.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right, cats. I'm going to bounce off here. Thank you all for having me on. I just sobered up looking at all those upcoming collected editions.
And so what's the announcement about?
It's a Booty Royale Omnibus Volume 9. That's what I'm announcing. 3 years in the making. Booty Royale meets the Inhumans Omnibus. The only way that the Inhumans could get an Omnibus.
Nice.
That's what happened. No, man, much love.
Just rub it in poor Jill's face.
Thanks for being on, buddy. Peace and love.
Well, when you're calling me, I thought it was an emergency.
It was. We needed you on the show.
Jess is live. He's probably dying, and he's like, Omar, burn my porn box. And I'm like, oh, man. Let's push the Raw Shark t-shirts, guys. Love you all. Thank you again for having me.
See you, buddy.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you for showing up. So that's it. You can get your books, all the cool stuff that we mentioned. It's going to come out tomorrow. You got to visit InStockTrades.com. your home for all things collected editions. You get your omnibus, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, manga, and so much more, up to 48 to 60% off. I don't know. You got to check out the website. Deals every week. If you make an order of $50 or more, you get free shipping. If you make orders on a week-by-week basis, you get that sweet loyalty discount. Adds an extra 2% to your order. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, the official sponsor of Omnibroslive here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. Shout out to IST. Have a good night, people. We're done. We're out. All right, the chat's kicking us off.
All right, bye everybody.
Just Omar just left.
I mean, I got like 2 minutes in me, so I can answer like 2 minutes worth of questions if you guys want.
Sure.
Actually, let me take this off. Hold on. Let me take this off. And my Inhumans background. By the way, StreamYard now has, I don't know if you guys noticed, headlines for our names. So I can do this. Founder. Hold on.
Where is that? On the settings?
Now we have
the Inhumans. Where was that? Is that in settings?
Click on next to your microphone icon on your square down below on the 3 dots. And it says,
edit name and headline.
Yeah, you can add a headline if you're participating in another stream or something like that. Like, yeah. I gotta take this off. Hold on. My virtual background. Let's go to the beach. All right.
You live at the beach, though, Gio.
I know. That's pretty wild. I'm literally like a mile away or something.
That looks
I
like
live
you
by
just
the beach.
opened up your window is all.
Yeah. Thoughts on the supposed upcoming Green Lantern Corps Omni? That's been a long time coming. I hope it happens.
Tomasi has completely verified it on his social media.
He said there's going to be 2.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be ordered in a way that is very easy to read. And if you read it alongside John's Green Lantern, it makes for a lot better experience. I had those GLCs custom bound, and it made reading John's Green Lantern just super fun because Tales from the Green Lantern Corps, you can read them separately, but together they like mesh together and they're awesome. So I highly recommend getting that GLC Omni. This is
just from my house.
Wow, fancy house you live in.
Yeah, that's my house. I got a piano and everything. I'm just looking at all the virtual backgrounds that I got here. There's Dejathorus.
Oh, nice. There we go. That looks like the statue that I almost got.
And she's over there, that other statue. I don't know why I have 2. Let me delete one.
Because you're smart.
I'm a man of culture.
Yo, yeah.
There's Medusa.
Nice.
It's a shame we don't have more statues of Medusa because she's pretty cool compared to other ladies in comics. Does anyone know what Marvel anniversaries are this year? Isn't it X-Men? The X-Men, they're having an anniversary celebration. 63. I mean, every year is a celebration.
So it'd be the
what came out 63? Was that Avengers?
60th year of whatever was in 63.
No, I'm saying like because 61 would be that's the start of Marvel, right? So with their anniversary, so what characters came out first? So it's like Fantastic Four came out in 61, and in 62 we're in 2003. So what came out in 63? Was
like
that Hulk?
Like Avengers?
Was that when Avengers first came out?
Let's
Iron
ask
Man.
Siri. Hey Siri, what year did the comic book The Avengers come out?
Here's what I found. The Avengers was
1963.
Ah, I know my stuff.
Thank you, Siri. That's enough. Okay. Thank you. She gave her right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 1963. So that'd be a good anniversary this year.
Please. Yes, I agree.
Oh, Warren, wait till the X-Men hit the MCU and it's gonna be just everywhere.
Oh God. Alpha Flight was published in 1983. They're going to do a big summer event for them. Avengers versus X-Men versus Alpha Flight versus Symbiotes. Sounds plausible. That's a lot of verses, man.
That's
I ain't got
lot of verses.
Jesus Christ. I ain't got it in me to
Wow.
read that. Avengers versus Is that real? Avengers versus X-Men versus Alpha Flight versus Symbiotes?
They did Avengers versus X-Men versus the Eternals.
Eternals. That was random and out of nowhere. I mean, because of the movie, I get it, but like, damn. Yeah. So, I guess we can start closing up the show. OmniDog, where can people find you? I know Harley Quinn rules, but where can people find your channel when you're not here with us?
They can find me on OmniDog's Vault on YouTube and OmniDogs_Vault on Instagram.
Hell yeah. Gabe loves 90s comics. How about you, brother?
That's where you could find me as Gabe Loves 90s Comics on YouTube and on Instagram.
And you can find my channel. That's A Week in Geekdom, where I talk about anime and manga. I put up a video of 12 books I recommend for the month of February. If you want to check that out and support the channel, I truly appreciate it. You don't even have to pay attention to the video. Just help a brother out, play the video, and then close the link, and it'll help out on the algorithm thing. So
it's all about the algo.
Yeah. So if there are no further questions, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our sponsor, In Stock Trades. Yes. Thank you to the live chat. You guys are wonderful. Lou was on earlier. Thanks to Omar. It's Sobered Up live on our stream. And we'll be back on Wednesday with another fantastic episode of Omnibros here on YouTube. So good night, everybody.
Peace and
Stay
love.
safe. And catch you on the next stream.
Peace and love.